Today we are going to look at all the transcontinental countries. These are the countries that have territories in more than one continent. They are also called transcontinental states or intercontinental states. Not all the transcontinental countries are the same, but we can put them in three different categories. Contiguous transcontinental country. These are the countries that have one continuous or immediately adjacent piece of territory that spans the continental boundary. Non-continuous transcontinental countries are the countries that have two or more separated territories in more than one continent. Possible transcontinental countries. These are the countries may or may not be transcontinental. It's all depend on what you consider a continent and what is the continental boundary. First, let's tackle the continuous transcontinental countries. Okay, let's start with Russia. It is the largest country in the world and covers vast expanse of Eastern Europe and Northern Asia. Russia is considered a European country. The vast majority of Russians live in European part of the Russia, making it the most populous European nation. However, it's a transcontinental country. It is situated both in Asia and Europe. Kazakhstan. It is located south of Russia. As the case with Russia, Kazakhstan has a continuous territory both in Europe and Asia. The Ural River flows into northwestern Kazakhstan. Is a border between Europe and Asia. So, it put most of Kazakhstan's territory in Asia. However, Kazakhstan also has a part in Europe. Kazakhstan is considered a Central Asian country, but actually it's a transcontinental country. Turkey. It is located between Black Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Aegean Sea forms the continental border between Europe and Asia. As you can see, Turkey almost wholly falls within the Western Asia, except for the small part in the Balkan Peninsula. City of Istanbul is split by Bosphorus Strait. One side is Europe, one side is Asia. Istanbul is the biggest city in Turkey. Although part of it is situated in Asia, it is considered the most populous city in Europe. The vast majority of Turks, however, live in Asia part of the country. Egypt. It is located mostly in North Africa. A small part, actually only Sinai Peninsula, is considered Asia. Isthmus of Suez is the border between the two continents. Egyptian territory west of Suez Canal is Africa, while the east is considered Asia. Georgia. It is located mainly on Asia. The Caucasus Mountain, often cited as the border between Europe and Asia. The small part of northwestern Georgia lies north of Caucasus Mountain, which is geographically in Europe. Despite only having 5% of the land in Europe, Georgia is considered a European country. Azerbaijan. Similar to Georgia, Azerbaijan is located in the South Caucasus region. While most of the country is located in Asia, a small portion of the country north of Caucasus Mountain is in Europe. These are all the continuous transcontinental countries. Now let's look at the non-continuous transcontinental countries. United States of America. US is a North American country. However, US has several territories in Oceania, including Hawaii, Guam, Northern Mariana Island, American Samoa, and other small islands. If you consider Oceania as a continent or not, these territories are not part of North America. That makes this a transcontinental country. The United Kingdom. UK has overseas territories outside of Europe. These include several islands in the Caribbean, which is part of North America, as well as many smaller islands. France. France has many overseas territories outside of Europe. Most of these are small island territories as shown in this map. Spain. Spain is in Europe, but it has some territories in North Africa. Soto and Melilla are two territories that in Northern Africa. Also Canary Island, which is part of Spain, also considered geographically part of Africa. This makes Spain a non-continuous transcontinental country. Portugal. Portugal is a European country. Portugal's Azores archipelagos, two westernmost islands, Flores and Corvo Island, is part of North America, and it makes Portugal a transcontinental country because of the two small islands. Netherlands. Netherlands is a European country, but it has several islands in the Caribbean, including the famous ABC Islands. Denmark. Denmark is in Europe, the world's largest island. Greenland is Denmark's territory, and geographically it is part of North America. So Denmark is a transcontinental country. Greece. Greece is a European country. It has many islands in Aegean Sea, which is considered part of the border between Europe and Asia. So some of the small Greek islands in the Aegean Sea are technically part of Asia. Italy. Italy is in Europe. The island of Sicily is in Mediterranean Sea. Sicily is in Europe, but two islands off of Sicily is part of Asia. So technically, Italy is part of a transcontinental country. Colombia. Colombia is a South American country. San Andrea and Provincia archipelagos in the Caribbean Sea is in North America. So, Colombia is a non-continuous transcontinental country for sure. But Colombia could be a continuous transcontinental country, as the Colombia's political border might extend to North America. We will discuss that later as well. Venezuela. Venezuela is a South American country. However, it also has a small tiny island called Aves Island in North America. So, it's a transcontinental country, non-continuous transcontinental country. Chile. Chile is a South American country. Chile has some islands in South Pacific Ocean, including Easter Island, which is part of Oceania, which makes Chile the non-continuous transcontinental country. Ecuador. Ecuador is another South American country, but the Galapagos Islands that are part of Ecuador is in Pacific Ocean, that is part of Oceania. So, non-continuous transcontinental country, Ecuador. Yemen. Yemen is on the Arabian Peninsula in Western Asia. It also has a territory, an island called Socotra in the Arabian Sea. The mainland is in Asia, but the island is considered geographically part of Africa, makes Yemen a transcontinental country. These are all 14 non-continuous transcontinental countries. Now look at some possible transcontinental countries. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is a Caribbean country which is part of North America. But some believe southern half of the Trinidad lies in the South American plate. So, Trinidad and Tobago could be considered a transcontinental country. Indonesia. Indonesia is a vast archipelago of about 17,508 islands in the Southeast Asia. Part of its territory includes half of the island of New Guinea, which is considered part of Oceania. By this logic, Indonesia could be considered transcontinental. Australia. Australia is usually considered as a continent itself, but others believe it's part of Oceania. Either way, it doesn't make Australia transcontinental. What makes Australia potentially a transcontinental country is the Christmas Island and the Cocos Island, both of which are geographically part of Asia. Japan. Japan is in Eastern Asia. Japan's two faraway islands are considered part of Oceania. If that was the case, Japan would be a transcontinental country. Panama and Colombia, the two countries that are located in the intersection of North America and South America. Since the political borders between Panama and Colombia is not entirely determined by the natural features like rivers or mountains, we don't know where North America and South America meets. So, one or both of these countries could be transcontinental because we don't know where the geographical boundaries of these two continents are. Hope you had some fun watching this video and learned a little bit. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching.